With golf, they tell you visualization is really important. You can visualize your shot, you're usually more successful at it.
So picture this, a 545-yard par 5. You grab your driver, tee it up, wanting to carry that water, and take a few practice swings. Now address the ball and close your eyes. Hit it. That's exactly what this shot and every shot on the golf course is like for Mario Tobia. The Mount Laurel, New Jersey native is blind, but if you think that stops him from playing the game he loves, well, think again.
Early on, I had difficulty doing certain things, but I could see the ball on the ground and I could see the hole, I could see the layout of the course. What I couldn't see is the ball in flight. So I always had to play with somebody, and as time went on, that began to decrease as well.
Tobia's sight decreased because of a degenerative disease. He first discovered something was wrong when he was just 25 years old.
After maybe 10 different doctors, somebody finally said, I have retinitis pigmentosa. And he said, basically, you're going to go blind. And I didn't believe him. I thought he had misdiagnosed me. It was something else. It wasn't. It was quite a shock.
Now 57 years old and completely blind, the shock has worn off and acceptance has set in, though Tobia admitted it took about 20 years for him to come to terms with being a blind man. And when he did, he needed an outlet.
After I stopped working, I pretty much stopped playing golf too.
So a friend told him about the U.S. Blind Golfers Association.
It was a great experience for me and a great organization. It allowed me to play golf again, and with help from my coaches, I could continue playing.
And Tobia has some very special coaches, his friend Steve and 2 sons, Michael and Matt.
There's a tree right here. To me, it's been a great experience. I think that you're helping out somebody. It's a win-win situation for Mario. He is a very competitive golfer. He doesn't throw clubs, however, because if he threw a club, I'd make him go find it.
Everything he does really is not a surprise at all. It's just my dad. But the funny thing is if I were to tell anybody, yeah, my dad's a golfer, I thought he was blind. Yeah, and he can beat you.
Getting back out on the golf course hasn't given Mario his sight back. That's just not going to happen. But it has given him some things that are nearly as valuable: a livelihood, a sense of normalcy, and an even deeper connection to his family.
It's a different dynamic, instead of him helping me, I'm helping him, but I think our relationship's really taken off, specifically from golf.
I guess it's almost a sense of empowerment. The fact that I can do it, pretty successful at doing it, it's even more rewarding.
I'll tell him the distance. He knows all his club selections.
My clubs have tape on the shaft. This is my 7, 8, 9, this is my 6 iron, this is my 5 iron.
Sometimes to be honest, I don't even say obstacles, so he doesn't think about it and just hits it straight. Putting,
what we do is we start walking off the distances.
Pin.
You kind of fine-tune those techniques because I can't use any visual cues, so I do a lot of feel things.
Good putt.
Mario is a 22 handicap, shooting in the 90s routinely for competitive rounds and even in the 80s in casual rounds. But some of his favorite days on the course are the ones with golfers not in on the secret.
They don't know quite what to make of it because, they see how well I hit the ball, and then they see, I hold onto their arm for guidance, and then by like the 2nd or 3rd hole, they figure something's up. They're really intrigued and inspired and everything else. And it's really fun.
Mario, a 2-time U.S. Blind Golfers Association national champion, was honored this year by the Philadelphia Sports Writers Association with the Most Courageous Athlete Award. But he is hesitant to see himself in that role.
I just do the best I can, and when I meet people, especially blind individuals, but just encourage them to go out and find something they enjoy and do that and try to excel at it.
Hey, there we go.
And Mario is excelling on the golf course and off.
I guess it's a coach.
Yeah, you're welcome for that.
Amy Fadool, Comcast SportsNet.